Hello friends, in this video we are going to learn arrays. So let's start the tutorial. So in arrays plays a very important role in the JavaScript or any of the framework like PHP and all the PHP frameworks. Arrays plays a very important role for manipulating the data or returning the data to the front end in the form of APIs. So we are going to deal with arrays and how to map the arrays, how to push an element, pop an element, remove element, how to check the length of an element. So we are going to learn on this tutorial, right? So this is how I have defined the array. So basic defining the array, this is the syntax, right? So I'm going to console this log, right? Saving this script, I'm going to reload this animals with the array 0 index, right? So now this is a basic array. How to let's move to the next one, right? Adding an array elements, right? So how we can add an element to the array? So here we need to add animals dot push, and here we need to define the element. So I'm going to add goat, right? And now we are going to console this here and check element is pushed into this array or not. Reload this tab and see it's added into the last element, right? So so this push will add the element to the last index, right? So let's move to the next one, that is shift and unshift. So unshift method adds new element to the beginning of array. If I want to add to the beginning of array, I'm going to add animals dot unshift, right? So here I'm going to add an element dog, right? So let's reload this. Dog is added at the top of the array, beginning of the array, right? So let's move to the shift one. So I'm going to add the shift one here and put dogs. Let's reload this tab. See, unshift method removes the this one, and but I don't think it's take. If I go and write this one, see it remove that element, right? So this is for the use if you want. Shift method removes the first item of an array, always first item. So whether you want to pass the parenthesis or not, but it will not take the parenthesis, so it will always remove the first element of the item of an array, right? So let's move to the next one, and if suppose I want to check the length of this array, so let me remove this because we have already used this. Let's check the length of the element. So elements animals dot length, right? So let's gonna print what exactly it is. 5, right? 0 1 2 3 4, 0 1 2 3 4, and total 0 is counting like 5. So total elements that we have 5 elements, right? If I'm going to remove this, so how many elements gonna be? 5, it's now 4. Reload this tab, it's 4. Got it? So this is the elements, that is dot length means you are checking the length of an array whether it's greater than. You can also check. Right here I'm going to add a check. If sometimes we need to whether it's sometimes it's returns 0 length, so we can add the check if this length is greater than 0 0, then you need to console.log array exists. Array has elements, you can see elements, right? And in else case you can bind up with array has no elements. Let's copy and paste this array has no elements, right? If I'm going to reload this tab, array has elements, right? Because length is greater than 0, then it is going to this block, right? So now we are going to learn the splice method, right? So splice method adds or remove array elements, right? Add and remove. So we are going to add it over here. So let's check animals dot splice, right? So we are going to add two elements. No, we are going to remove two second position and add these two elements like deer, comma, lion. Okay, so we are going to check what exactly it is. So I'm going to console all the elements, reload this tab. So it has array of 6: dog, bat, deer and lion. Deer and loin. So here we have the second 0, 1 and 2. Second position is replaced by the two new elements, right? You can see. So we have deer, loin, buffalo. Fellow it should be deer, lion, and we have that is shift by one position. So it shift by one position and it add two elements here, right? Add and remove array of elements. You can use this splice method, right? We remove also this we don't require right now. We have here we have bat, we have cow, we have, and in the 0, 1 second position adding two elements, deer and lion. Last we have the goat. So this element is removed. Second element is gonna be removed and add two elements there. So this element with fellow it will not come into that, right? So this is how we can use the splice elements. If you want to remove that element and insert that one, so you can use this logic, right? So splice methods, right? Rest. And what we have, index of and array includes. Let's add array includes, right? So let's comment this one and check if, right? We are going to wrapping the conditions. So animals dot includes includes that. Console.log true, or return you can true, else console.log false, right? So let's check. Do this true means it includes the bad element. So whenever you check whether this element exists in the array, so you can add the include method, right? And let's check the index of method also. Let's console.log console.log. Here we are going to add index of, right? So we are going to add here comma animals dot index of that. Want to check index at position. So let's check. Load this. Index is 0. That is on the index 0, and if I'm going to add cow, so it will show you the which index it is, right? So it is of 1. So this is all about the arrays that we have do some manipulations. Let's one more thing that we left with, that is called the array map. So I want to iterate the array and the beautiful listing I want to show. So such kind of things can be possible with the help of the array map function. So we are going to use here, right, array map. So here we have this function. Let's add this. So this is animals, right? So I'm going to add this one. Constant, this is array. In console.log, here we are going to add array map function, right? Or you can use animals right here for each things. Animals index, it will return the index with data, right? So let's reload this. So I'm going to comment all the things that we have already done. So you should get clear visibility. Array map function bat 0, cow 1, cow 2, and buffalo and goat, right? So this is we have done, and you can manipulate the thing simply. So we are using for each function over here, added prototype, right? So I hope you understand all the basic functions of the array in this tutorial, because index of is required, includes is required, right? And array map function is required, splice is required, right? Array shift, unshift, right? If you want to pop the array, you can also pop that array, right? Here we are going to pop that array. If you want, just write console.log and just uh, remove remove elements from array, right? And here you can write animals dot pop. Check. Remove elements from an array goat, right? This element is only array pop, means it removes the last element from the array, right? So thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day. If you have any query regarding this, you just let me know in the comments below, and I will help you on that. Have a great day. Please do like, share, and comment, and make my JavaScript tutorials run so fast and getting more views on that. Right? Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.